I didn't check my hair. Oh well. Cristiano Ronaldo scored another goal. Cristiano Ronaldo continues to prove himself in Serie A. Juventus eye up a huge replacement for Dybala. Maurizio Sarri is coming under huge amounts of pressure. There's loads of transfer rumours despite the window being closed. And of course, we look back on your Friday feels. That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the Onefootballers and this is the Daily News. First up, and Cristiano Ronaldo has kept his fantastic form up for Juventus, who are still unbeaten at the top of Serie A. Ronaldo scored and assisted another goal in their 3-0 win over Sassuolo, which keeps them 11 points clear at the top and way ahead of closest rivals Napoli. As for Ronaldo, well, he's now scored in 9 consecutive away games for the first time in his career, and the record in Serie A is just 10. So will he be able to go on and beat that? Well, it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and record breaking is kind of his thing, so he'll probably go on and do it within the next week or so. As for Juventus, well, they are steamrolling ahead and are the only unbeaten team left in Europe after PSG lost last weekend. It's a good job that Ronaldo is banging the goals with 18 this season, currently the highest scoring in Serie A, because other striker Paulo Dybala has only managed to find the back of the net twice. Now, whether this is directly linked to Ronaldo taking the ball and scoring the goals is yet to be seen, but if Juventus do get rid of Paulo Dybala, who has been linked with a big money move to Manchester City in the last few weeks, it seems that they may have already eyed up a replacement. Brace yourself, Liverpool fans, because this is not good news, but apparently Juventus want Mo Salah for around £175 million. Now, I know this seems highly unlikely at the moment, but should Liverpool not win a trophy at the end of the season and Juventus show themselves to be real challengers for the Champions League, maybe reaching the final or even winning it, then maybe, just maybe, this might happen. For the moment, it doesn't look so likely, and even though 175 million may be within Juventus's budget, it seems, again, very unlikely that Liverpool will be accepting anything for their star man. Should they reject the offer, well, Juventus have got a second backup option for Dybala, and that is Real Madrid's Marco Asensio, who doesn't seem to be able to get a consistent run of games for love nor money. But up next, and to Manchester City's absolute thrashing of Chelsea at the weekend, 6-0. Sergio Aguero managed to bag his second hat-trick in the space of 7 days to take him level with Alan Shearer's record of 11 Premier League hat-tricks. However, this was not the main talking point of the game, because Manchester City scoring a lot of goals and winning is never really a surprise. However, Maurizio Sarri on the verge of being sacked is a big surprise, considering he was only hired in the summer. He said after the game that he didn't know about his job and that it's always at risk, and then went on to say to Sky Italia that if Roman Abramovich, the Chelsea owner, does call him, he'll be happy because he never even hears from him. That to me sounds like shots fired from Sarri, and he can be expecting a less than pleasant phone call from Abramovich, even if he does keep his job. Elsewhere though, whether or not Sarri stays is completely irrelevant in the future of Eden Hazard. Now, I know I've spoken a lot on this channel about whether or not he'll be moving to Real Madrid, and a few of you are saying that I'm talking rubbish, that Christian Pulisic is definitely a replacement for the likes of Willian or Pedro. Regardless of who Chelsea bring in or who they've got now, there is no way that Eden Hazard, if he really wants to go on and be ambitious and win Champions Leagues, win loads of titles, win the Ballon d'Or, that he's going to stick around at Chelsea for beatings like that week in, week out. They already lost 4-0 to Bournemouth a few weeks ago. They lost 6-0 yesterday. They're currently in 6th position, and I just can't see Hazard wanting to stay. Furthermore, rejecting a huge offer from Real Madrid. After beating Atletico 3-1 in the derby over the weekend, Real Madrid are now up to second. And with Barcelona dropping points to Bilbao last night, it looks like a very unlikely title charge is coming from Los Blancos. Whether or not they win it, surely Hazard is going to join in the summer. But talking of transfer news, and we come on to a few rumours of the day. Now, I know the transfer window is shut and won't be opening again until June. However, that doesn't stop the rumour mill flying about, mainly because, as you'll find out in a second, agents are always working. But first up, Manchester United are interested in Fulham's Ryan Sessegnon after his contract talk stalled with the relegation-threatened club. Elsewhere, Kasper Schmeichel is unhappy under Claude Puel and wants to leave Leicester. Matthijs de Ligt may find a move is rather difficult in the summer, as no big European clubs want to deal with Mino Raiola and all the baggage that comes with working with him. And lastly but not least, Chelsea are willing to let AC Milan take Timu Bakayoko on a permanent transfer if they can have midfielder Franck Kessie in return. And lastly but not least, we look back on your Friday feels, where in Friday's Daily, you guys let me know your predictions for the weekend's football in the comments section. First up, and the Lego Master, what a fantastic name, said that both Salah and Mane would get on the score sheet this weekend, and they did in Liverpool's 3-0 win over Bournemouth. Saish Campbell guessed that Real Madrid would win 3-1 in the Madrid derby, and they did just that. And Tottenham Fan Club said that Jamie Vardy would bag a goal for Leicester. He did, but he also came on and missed a penalty as they lost 3-1 to Tottenham. And lastly, but but not least, a big shout out to Beast, what a great YouTube nickname, who suggested over the weekend that Manchester City would beat Chelsea, opening the way for Manchester United to enter the top 4, which happened. He also said that Real Madrid would win the Madrid derby, and as we've just mentioned, that definitely happened. And he also said that Barcelona would drop points, and they did in that 0-0 draw. So a big shout out to you, Beast, for getting all 3 of your predictions right. But of course, guys, we'll be back every single Friday with the Friday Feels, where you get your chance to leave all your prediction in the comment section below. But for today's daily, you can let me know in the comment section below everything you thought about the news today. Do you think that Eden Hazard will stick around? Do you think that Paulo Dybala will leave? And will Mo Salah really move to Juventus? Of course, you can also smash the like button whilst you're down there and click here or here to check out all of the other videos that we've got going on football. But until next time, I will see you guys later.